Halo? Oke, suara Genshin masuk, suara gue juga masuk. Bentar, kayaknya sebelum mulai gue harus ngelap kacamata gue dulu. Ini kotor banget. Tadi baru bener-bener abis bersih-bersih komputer gitu. Langsung kita tes dulu. Biasanya habis bersihin komputer kan debunya hilang tuh. Jadi lebih adem suhunya. Lebih awet angkat. Bentar ya. Raka, halo bang, apa kabar? Wih, Raka, halo Raka, baik kabar gue. Sehat, puji Tuhan, alhamdulillah. Masih bisa lanjut streaming. Thank you Raka udah mampir. Bagaimana kabar Kawina? Kabar Raka juga bagaimana? Ini kemarin kita tuh terhalang Story Quest tuh eventnya kalau nggak salah. Makanya gue pengen nge-push ini dulu nih, yang Story Questnya Nahida. Kabar Kawina mah be aja bang. Bagaimana dengan Raka sendiri nih kabarnya? Oke, bentar lagi kita langsung mulai aja deh, tanpa berlama-lama. Kita kejar waktu soalnya.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Ada Dogi.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here.
Woi, Nahida. Kabarku buruk bang, waduh setelah mendapat THR, THR udah habis duluan. Waduh, ini bagaimana ini? Harus pintar manage uang
Oh,
biar
hey there.
tidak jadi
It's
kabar
been a
buruk.
while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
Same old adventuring and stuff.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Berarti saya nge-stuck questnya jauh banget ya, berarti nanti harus
I
nge-push
noticed that I
quest.
have some blurry memories after saving
Emang
Burman's
terakhir
set.
quest apa Raka?
I almost feel like there's still something extremely
Ini
important I need to do.
chapternya selanjutnya yang quest
I
Nahida.
can't remember what it
Chapter
is.
kedua kalau nggak salah.
Why is
Kalau
that?
yang lagi gua jalanin sekarang.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Maybe I
Thank you
can
so
help.
much. Since you're willing to
Apa
help,
yang tidak
I
untuk
have
seorang
something I'd like
Nahida
to
yang
show
harus
you.
kita tolong gitu. Anjay. Wih, ngeluarin kesaktiannya dia. Aranara sama Wanderer yang baru ganti nama sih. Oh, ya ampun Aranara, Aranara bahkan udah gua udah bodo amat sumpah. Bener, itu quest ngeselin banget Aranara. Kalau kita lupa ada tempat Aranara tuh sekalinya ketinggalan tuh nyari-nyarinya males satu-satu. Jadinya akhirnya gue tinggal deh.
But yet, it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure
Aranara
to let you know
beneran
right away.
bikin orang kena
Thanks,
mental.
you two.
Jadi mending kalau misalkan sekalinya ngerjain quest Aranara dilanjutin sampai habis, jangan
Mention it.
setengah-setengah.
Besides, it seems you've got
Kalau
a
nggak
lot on your
ditunda
mind
terus
and
nggak
we like
kelar-kelar
to
itu
help.
quest kayak gua. Waduh, hydrofungus.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
Hah? Gimana? Ya nyebelinnya itu kalau Wina nge-cosplay jadi kayak ibu bang. Sini mau simpan uang THR-nya nanti hilang. Udah itu cuman dialognya jadi sini kakak simpan. Astaga kalian ini.
Last warning. Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster.
Please, don't worry.
Udah.
I think I understand.
Dia tuh bukan sembarang
Seems that it
monster,
wants
dia
us
bisa
to
jadi
follow it.
Pokemon fungus itu.
Understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help. Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
Go ahead.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look. All right, lead the way, little fungus. Although they all
Oh,
look
udah
about the
nge-push,
same,
bagus lah.
some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons.
Tahu nih naik bot cepu
Hence
banget
why
nih.
they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
Naik botnya kurang ajar.
Not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Ya ampun ini kenapa ada yang kebalik begitu fungusnya. Waduh kasihan.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look.
Oh, quest yang
I
Dane itu
should be
termasuknya
able to
udah
help if it's just a
lumayan
common
ini loh,
illness.
yang quest Dane. Lumayan jauh gitu.
Nahida?
Masih lah, kejar lah, bisa.
This fungus didn't develop from a spore.
Setiap questnya kalau ada seorang Dane tuh biasanya menguak sesuatu misteri yang baru. Itu yang gue suka dari
Yes.
kehadirannya Dane Slave biasanya.
BTW
bang, film pendek yang kau buat kece cuy. Waduh, makasih banyak. Itu
Itu
juga karena berkat tim gua juga yang kerjasamanya juga cukup baik ya. Jadi nggak cuman gua seorang diri doang yang ibaratnya berpartisipasi di dalam itu, dari skripnya, terus juga pas syuting, walau ada beberapa struggle tapi ya puji Tuhan alhamdulillah berhasil dilalui bersama gitu, dan akhirnya jadilah karya itu.
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Widih, ngeluarin kesaktiannya lagi dia. Dendro Archon mah bebas ya mau ngapain. Ya masalahnya COVID udah lewat, cuma itu doang sih. Iya benar-benar.
Looks like everything is fine now.
Tapi yang emang mau diangkat sih tentang tema utamanya tuh arti dari esensi sebuah mispersepsinya itu. Jadinya kita juga waktu berdiskusi segala akhirnya sepakat ngambil COVID itu. Deh bang, aku baru punya Nahida bang. Saran set Arte sama weapon F2P-nya. Weapon F2P-nya tuh gampang banget. Pilih aja yang elemental mastery. Sama kalau artefak 3 elemental mastery yang utamanya tuh lebih bagus. Bang ngerti 3D modeling nggak? 3D modeling. Kalau untuk basic kayak Blender, 3D modeling gitu gue sempet tahu, cuman nggak expert, kayak cuman tahu aja gitu.
But
3D artis gitu, kayak gimana pekerjaannya.
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating,
3D
breathing,
modeling kan
and other
masih
functions
luas
that
ya.
are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak even if it has a mouth. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very competent.
This fungus study at the academia? Seems even more talkative than Paimon.
Kalau ditanya, jadi setnya itu nambah M doang, sebenarnya nggak juga.
That's
Cuman
correct.
biasanya orang-orang incer Nahida tuh lebih diutamain ke elemental masterinya.
Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might
Tapi
startle
bisa
my
juga
fellow family
kalau
members
misalkan butuh
if I
crit
speak
rate,
too much using
2
my
EM aja
strange
cukup.
voice.
Terus kita tambah di crit rate. Cuman sih orang rata-rata mainin elemental mastery dari Nahida itu sih biasanya yang gue tahu ya. Dan gue juga menerapkan itu pas gue pakai Nahida. Jadi di spiral kepake banget ya elemental masterinya kalau tinggi. Terus untuk senjata F2P-nya bisa dibilang
I was confident that I knew of all
pakai
the
buku
creatures
bintang
in the
3 yang ada EM-nya juga bagus tuh. Karena gue juga nggak pakai senjata yang aneh-aneh di Nahida juga. Nahida gue udah bisa sakit gitu. Ntar gue tunjukin senjatanya.
You don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains.
Nanti kalau untuk artefak setnya nanti gue juga mungkin bisa rekomendasiin mana yang terbaik menurut gua sama kalian, mungkin bisa jadi pertimbangan ya. Tapi intinya untuk seorang Nahida tuh build-nya nggak terlalu ribet kok. Fokus di elemental mastery aja sih kalau kata gua. Karena elemental mastery Nahida tuh lebih diutamain.
Causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse.
Kalau saran APK 3D di Android buat
We also became the
MMD
apocalypse
apa bang?
itself.
MMD apaan ya?
The
Oh kayak mungkin mau ini ya, mau bikin 3D gitu buat parodi Genshin. Kalau untuk di handphone gue belum pernah nyoba dan gue mungkin nggak tahu sih. Tapi mungkin bisa coba cari-cari aja mungkin caranya. Tapi kayaknya agak sulit deh 3D modeling kalau di Android. Soalnya 3D modeling kan termasuk berat ya. Tinggal farming material. Baru level 40 soalnya kasus kayak dapet xiao. Nabung piteng. Nabung piti malah dapet ya. Kadang gitu sih main Genshin ya. Namanya juga game gacha. Wajar kayak gitu sih.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It's said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory.
Struggle antara kakak adik ya ceritanya ini.
And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now.
We can go
For
home.
the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me.
Wih, Nahida.
I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And
Waduh,
as for
Aranara.
the city,
Duh, gue denger kata Aranara
there
jadi
are a few
trauma
nice
sama quest
kids that
Aranara.
should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll get.
Sebenarnya mereka tuh lucu, cuman quest Aranara tuh bikin ribet.
That should do it.
Oke.
It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises.
Iya, barusan ngebicarain quest Aranara, tiba-tiba, aduh.
I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Dadah aja deh.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes.
Ah, I see. But I'm very concerned about your homeland.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end.
Homecoming. Wih, jadi keinget film Spider-Man. Waduh. Apakah Nahida bisa ngeliat apa yang di live chat ini? Soalnya skill E-nya bisa ngebaca pikiran orang. Waduh, jangan gitu dong. Ya walaupun itu konspirasi, cuman bikin gue jadi mikir juga kalau nggak bisa lah. Ini cuman game, tenang aja. Astaga. Oh ya nih, untuk Nahida tadi. Sebentar. Ini dia Nahida. Nahida gue mana sih? Nah ini. Weaponnya cukup pakai magic guide aja sebenarnya sih. Kalau untuk F2P ya. Cuman mungkin kalau ada yang lebih bagus, why not? Cuman gue di sini emang fokus ke elemental mastery. Untuk setnya bisa pakai deep wood, tapi ada juga set yang gue rekomendasi ini. Kalau untuk Nahida ya, deep wood sebenarnya masih agak kurang. Nah ini nih, ini maksud gue. Ini juga bagus buat Nahida. Cuman karena gue nggak grinding ini artifak dan kurang dapat stats yang bagus, jadi gue masih pakai ini dulu. Nih untuk ini gue di sini sebenarnya bisa aja gue ganti EM juga sih biar lebih sakit lagi, karena gue di sini aslinya awalnya pengen fokus EM, cuman kayak gue mikir kayak crit rate 1 perlu deh buat nambah-nambah. Nih untuk gobletnya gue EM, sense of ionnya EM. Udah selebihnya gue kejar yang bawahnya ada EM. Yang ini yang nggak ada EM cuman ya udahlah ya. Jadi total kira-kira EM gue segini lah. Segini nih. Dan di Spiral Abyss udah mantep juga Nahida. Cuman paling gue kalau misalkan kurang puas pengen nambah konstelasi gitu. Sebelum ada niatan sih. Karena Nahida C0 aja juga menurut gue udah oke gitu. Fir Aldi, halo bang. Wih, halo juga. Selamat bergabung. Jadi gitu ya Raka ya. Itu kalau tips dari gue sih untuk set RT-nya Nahida.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Waduh, bisa baca visimu. Jangan gitu lah gila. Nahida ngeri juga kalau bisa kayak gitu Raka.
I
Jangan
didn't
sampai, jangan
mention it
sampai.
just now. But
Amit-amit.
do you remember when I told you that the power in the
Di
crystal
teror
is very
Nahida
similar
nanti.
to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal
Tapi
is
kalau di
completely
teror
identical
Nahida,
to that of
Nahidanya
the
bisa
furnace.
jadi kayak
What?
yang di Iron Man tuh, kayak sejenis Jarvis gitu di PC
Exactly.
gua mah nggak apa-apa.
The
Cuman kalau
prophecy that
Nahidanya
you
neror
found
gua
was
sih,
probably
guanya
an agreement
ketakutan.
that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race.
Ntar Nahida
I had
ngebantuin
to
gua
deal with
ngerjain
the forbidden
project-project
knowledge
kuliah
to
gitu
save
kan.
their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business. Makes
Tapi
sense.
weaponnya bisa pakai yang bintang 4 yang di
It's
force.
unable to
Ya
tell
itu
us
juga
more.
bisa.
Yeah.
Itu bisa banget.
I've been trying to think of a place that fits the agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
Balik lagi ke pilihan sih, mau pakai apa? Kalau gue sih udah puas pakai senjata yang bintang 3-nya.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road.
Perasaan kita belum nyampe ke enemiesnya, tapi si Paimon udah heboh duluan.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Senang bang, Nahidanya nggak pakai wujudnya, cuman suaranya aja
Didn't originally look like this.
yang akan kedengeran. Wah, itu mah ngeri cuy.
The appearance
Tetap
of
ngeri
Arcana
lah,
will change
buset.
according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered
Bang,
that
emang
fungi are
ngeboklusin
the
biar
life form
lulus
most
skripsi emang
adapted
bisa.
to live in
Kalau
these
itu
lands.
gua nggak tahu sih, dan gua juga nggak ada
We
niatan
graduated
mau
the
nyoba
form of
begitu.
fungi and became
Paling
part of their group.
kalau untuk mencoba
That's even possible.
apa ya
The
ibaratnya
most important instinct any life
beretikat
form
baik,
possesses is
beretikat baik
adapting
kepada
to the
dosen itu
environment.
lebih baik
I don't think
agar
that
kita
should surprise you,
dibantu
Paimon.
dalam pengerjaan skripsi.
Your
Cuman gue sih
hand
belum
is
nyentuh
shaped
skripsi.
like that for a reason.
Cuman ya baik-baik lah
So
sama
you are
dosen
able
lu
to
siapa
grip
aja.
and use
Siapa
tools
tahu
more
dosen lu
easily.
yang
The reason why fungi
nggak lu
absorb
tahu itu
elemental
bisa
power
jadi
is to blend with the
dosen
environment and
pembimbing
fend
lu
off
kalau
natural
misalkan
predators.
lu lagi
We
kuliah
are
gitu.
dendro
Ntar
life
di
forms,
semester
one of
akhir.
the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although
Waduh,
this is
dosennya
common
cosplay
sense
nggak
to
tuh?
us,
Ngeri
it
juga.
is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly.
I see. Humans have a term for this. You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. A most beautiful word.
Wih, gila bagus banget mataharinya ya.
Much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon.
Dilok
Do
lagi
you need me
kardio.
to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
Tes, ya Anda tes apa ya?
He seems to enjoy
Tiba-tiba
taking care of
tes gitu.
others.
Halo.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who will carry who later!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone.
Ada bang koneksimu
No
nggak
matter
buruk.
whether
Oke,
it's
thank you.
tired or not, my child is always happy when I put
Lebih
it
suka
on my
jengkol
back.
atau pete bang? Waduh, ini pertanyaan agak menjebak nih.
Wild? You mean the fungi
Gue
we
dua-duanya
ran into
suka.
earlier?
Gue pemakan segala nih. Cuman pete kayaknya
Yes.
lebih enak. Cuman
One
kalau
was
makan
my
pete
friend,
biasanya
and the other was my child.
kumurnya harus serius. Kalau nggak langsung sikat gigi. Soalnya pete itu,
Because
waduh,
it's just a fungus.
agak susah ngilangin
I
baunya.
don't want my presence
Lagi
to
kalau
change
kencing
or
gitu.
affect the original state
Bau pete.
of the fungi species
Ada yang
here.
hapus itu tapi nggak
However,
muncul
it is
chatnya. Oh
slightly
bisa gitu
different
ya.
from an ordinary fungus. It seems to
Tapi ini
understand
udah
some
muncul kok
human
viral di
language,
chatnya.
so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a, like Bongo Head.
Anjir dua-duanya enggak
You
deh.
have an
Iya
odd
kan bau
taste for
kencingnya kan
names.
bener kalau pete atau jengkol gitu.
Paimon thinks that name is great! Strange and cute at the same time.
Cuman gue makan itu
It's a
pun
name
kayak
only
kalau
Paimon
ada
would be
aja,
able to
kalau
come
misalkan
up
nggak
with.
ada ya gue lebih milih makanan lain.
That's right.
Sama, gue juga sebenarnya.
The name I came
Yang
up
gue
with
nggak
was
suka
not
dari
as creative
pete
as
dan jengkol tuh
Paimon's.
ketika
I
mungkin
learned it from an adventurer.
apa sih?
It's
Kalau kita ngomong
names.
jadi bau itu, bau
I'm
jengkol atau
sorry, but
pete.
I've
Sama
forgotten.
kalau kencing tuh bau banget.
Yes,
Efeknya
I must
makan
remember it
jengkol sama
before I
pete.
Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Aduh, ini kan daerah yang ngeselin itu ya. Ganti party dulu gua kalau kesini. Nggak bisa pakai diluk.
Withering.
Yes, I have heard heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't understand. It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed? Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared.
Raka gue nggak tahu itu ya kalau masalah Wanderer gitu. Tapi yang gue tahu dari event belakangan ini yang lagi ada di Genshin sekarang yang masih eksis, si Wanderer ini dia mau dipanggilnya katanya Headman kalau nggak salah.
Flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home.
Bang, naga-naga apa yang ngeri tapi namanya kocak. Kayaknya ini ada hubungannya sama story ini nanti nih. Ya nggak sih?
But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power...
But that would mean
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand.
Skip jobnya nanti jadi
Just
babang
leave it to
seno.
us. So you're worried about me?
Yeah.
It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore.
Yakin Nahida, di balik senyuman lu tuh suspicious gitu. Menyembunyikan sesuatu di balik senyumannya Nahida.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this. We've dealt with the withering countless.
Ini gue ganti party dulu dong. Sialan lah, kagak bisa ganti party gue. Menjauh dulu. Aduh, gue nggak. Ya udahlah, udah terlanjur. Coba ya kita nekat pakai party ini. Nggak bisa. Nggak deh, gue ganti party dulu. Aduh, salah. Ngeri banget ya. Katanya bang, orang yang punya pupil mata yang kayak Primo itu orang Kendria bang. Iya, betul. Itu ada teorinya. Kelihatan dari kayak kaya, dance slave tuh. Tapi nggak cuman itu doang, ada penekanannya. Kayak ada yang darah, misalkan darah turunan asli atau darah turunan campur, itu matanya beda lagi. Kendria. Lore-nya tuh bagus banget sih Genshin, gila. Apalagi kalau bahas tentang Kendria ya, penuh misteri gitu. Ya, ngulang lagi ya? Waduh.
Yes, I have heard. It's the last.
It's trying to say that when.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same.
Mending pakai bobang, ya kan? Bener. Makanya gue tadi ganti party.
Research has revealed that forbidden knowledge, but even if
ulang lagi tapi ya udahlah. Buang waktu
When I
nih
left
sebenarnya.
my homeland,
Sialan.
Flowers like these, they grew in the pristine lakes. They grew everywhere. But it's all right. Our life essence. After an adventurer clears...
But that would mean the effects...
It's okay. That's not... It's not right to leave them to Now that we finally have the chance to return...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. It's natural to want to be overcautious. Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to to go now, right? Then let's do this. We've dealt with the withering countless times already.
Bang, subspek boleh. Boleh banget, tapi habis stream ya. Soalnya gue fokus stream dulu. Kalau darah murni Kendria itu cuma dikasih ketukan hidup abadi. Kalau darah campur darah murni Kendria sama keturunan di luar Kendria itu jadi hilikur, bang. Oke. Nice insight. Gue juga sempet ini sih ke apa ya, forum Genshin komunitas, kayak gue kan penasaran ya sama lore Genshin, sempet baca-baca juga gitu.
No time to lose.
Waduh.
I'm going in. Now you shall perish.
Waduh.
This may turn a little.
Riptide.
Everybody stand back. Illusion shattered.
Who's next?
Gue nggak biasa loh. Biasanya Nahida gue ada di nomor 3. Jadinya agak kaget. Nahida gue ditaruh paling akhir.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home. Just thinking about how.
Nggak dijadi nomor 3 aja bang Nahidanya. Otomatis bro.
As long as
Gue nggak
my
bisa
true
ngatur.
form is but a
Tadi
When
dari
the conflict
Genshin ya
simulated
otomatis kayak
came
gitu.
earlier,
Yang pas gue ngerjain
I will cure all
lawan
of it.
Withering Zone itu.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place
Bang,
our
end stream
trust
jam
in you
berapa?
and wait.
Gue sih batasin maksimal jam 5. Soalnya gue masih ada kegiatan lain.
Hold on.
Sama
I
harus
think I got
makan
something.
juga kan.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was.
Okay, follow.
Oke, kita ngikutin Nahida. Nih kan, aslinya party gue Nahida di nomor 3. Cuman tadi otomatis dari Genshin ya nggak tahu Nahidanya kenapa jadi di nomor 4 gitu. Gue jadi kaget. Oh nggak nyampe. Berarti gue inget banget nih. Kita harus pakai listrik. Dulu gue nggak ngerti kok jamurnya jadi berelektro gitu. Ternyata jadi kayak powering up gitu loh pas dikasih listrik. Nara-nara. Tadi kena trial. Betul sekali tadi kena trial. Ya kalau udah kena trial mau gimana lagi? Jadinya ya gitu.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside. But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus. I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus?
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods
Ngomongnya
can't
enteng
bend
banget,
off
Pak
of
Imon.
time so easily.
Cuman kan dia tidak bisa
We'll
menyalahkan
have to enter with the risk of being
menyalahgunakan kekuasaannya
noticed.
juga
May not
sebagai
be able to
Arkon.
avoid, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing
Udah
to try.
ngerti bahasa Inggris, Bang.
Alright.
Waduh, ini mau gua
You
pakai
have great
subtitle
elemental
Indonesia.
power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the
Kalau
limitations
misalkan
of
mau
time.
gua ubah
I
ke
will lend
subtitle
you the
Indonesia
wealth of
boleh
knowledge
aja.
that I have.
Cuman gue nyaman di bahasa
It
Inggris
should
soalnya.
make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm
Nih
ready.
nanti gua ubah dulu ya,
Changing into
biar
a fungus
sama-sama
should be
bisa
quite an interesting
tahu atau
experience.
paham artinya.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
Sebenarnya gue pakai subtitle bahasa Inggris ini juga tujuannya kalau yang emang masih bahasa Inggrisnya kurang, kita biar sama-sama belajar juga. Karena dengan kita
Okay.
biasa dengan melihat teks kayak gini, kalaupun nanti ada kosakata yang kita kagak ngerti dalam bahasa Inggris kan tinggal translate aja. Terus kita di situ bisa sambil belajar. Wih, gila beneran jadi fungus dia.
You really turned into a fungus.
Apakah
It's
dia
actually not too
menyukainya?
bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Oh, how do we do that? I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer. Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, traveler.
Gue karena kalau kebiasa dari bahasa Inggris nih, subtitle bahasa Inggris terus ke Indonesia, gue jadi kayak pengen ketawa mulu bawaannya. Soalnya kadang gue bukannya gimana ya, cuman kadang jadi lucu pengertiannya.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Weh, ini ngapain? Kaget gue. Kok tiba-tiba harus milih? Bodoh amat deh. Gue fokus dulu.
Why is it reacting like that?
Ya udah tahu.
Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me. No.
Waduh. Oh, gue salah milih jalan sepertinya ya.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty...
Cabut ke kiri. Lah, nyanyi dia. Dia ikut nyanyi. Itu kayaknya bener deh Raka ya. Jadi kita belajar bahasa Inggris tuh dari sekolah nggak cuman belajar dari guru atau kita belajar dari buku pelajaran, nggak. Tapi dari film kita terbiasa mendengarkan pronunciation-nya tuh, waduh, kita lama-lama jadi pelan-pelan jago bahasa Inggris.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Wih. Terus kita ngapain? Ini gue ubah dulu ya. Tadi biar sama-sama bisa paham. Kita pakai bahasa Indonesia. Game language. Dah. Nih gue ini jadi kocak sumpah. Gue nggak biasa bahasa Indonesia. Mental side, oke. Yang Nahida yang mana nih?
So this is the one. Understood.
Harus kerja sama ini. Orang Sunda bang? Oh bukan. Gue bukan orang Sunda bro.
Nahida? What's wrong? I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended?
Waduh.
Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home, Dendro Dragon.
Naga Dendro.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
Rif, wih ada Rif mampir. Halo Bang
I'm
Kala.
sorry, I just
Kenapa
got so
demen banget
excited.
manggil gue Bang Kala dah?
Probably
Gue
never expressed such emotions
Gua
before.
bukan Kala nih, mohon maaf.
Wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Yes, they're both dragons, but a pep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated.
Nanti
dense
kalau gua
elemental
ganti
power.
model rambut kan gue coba botak
But
tuh. Nah,
I
tuh
don't
nggak jadi
quite
Kala lagi tuh.
understand.
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon.
Wait. Then, if that's the case.
Naga yang kocak nih. Jawabannya adalah Apep. Nama naganya Apep.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord
Waduh.
Dendro? I
Wah,
haven't seen this
bertemu
expression
jodoh
on you
Nahida
before.
seperti di event cosplay ya,
Pep is
Rif
the
ya.
most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated, then a big void will also form inside the dragon. I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated?
Nah, ini nih
Was
mulai
it due to the
bahasannya
destruction of
mulai
King
berat
Ashrid's
nih.
civilization? But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. Yes, how could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on,
Jadi berasa deja vu nggak sih pas kita ngerjain quest ini? Dulu Venti kan juga apa kayak kasihan nama Devalin, terus gara-gara pengaruh abis itu kalau nggak salah ya, terus mau diselamatin.
Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Kita melihat Dewa Kebijaksanaan sedang overthinking nih, jadi kita harus tenangin dia.
Hey, what about the
Kapan
crystal?
HSR Honkai Star Rail? Masih nggak tahu kapan, dan gue nggak tahu bakal streaming game itu atau tidak karena
I'm sorry.
nyoba aja belum.
I don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before? No.
Its power feels very familiar. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll
Ingatan
contact my
fungus.
helpers just as I did before.
Nahida terlalu baik jadi Arkon.
I'm
Supaya mau
counting on
dibantu
you
itu.
all. Your info is crucial to us now.
Waduh. Luar.
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Nggak cuman di berandamu, Rif, di berandaku juga. Itu terus iklan-iklannya juga lagi kencang banget tuh HSR.
Thank you.
Mau pergi ke Bangkalahari HSR juga. Oke, thank you. Udah mampir.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, it's
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well. Thank you. Thank you. Tend. So don't like.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food...
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Ow!
Ya, di quest kali ini kita banyak jadi babu sepertinya.
Here we go.
Ini lagi si Rif. Kapan bang resepsi? Lu masih nyinggung film gua mulu ya? Itu mispersepsi bukan resepsi ya. Astaga. Bang itu Bando tuh headsetnya ada telinga kucing. Headsetnya ada telinga kucing. Jarang-jarang ada yang nanya kayak gitu ya. Pertanyaan bagus, Viraldi. Entah kenapa gue suka aja gitu pasang ini karena pertama gue tuh manusia yang suka banget ngelihat kucing, ngelus kucing. Terus gue ngelihat ini kalau biar pada tahu sekalian ya. Misalkan ada yang penasaran gue pakai apa? Kupingnya ini dari Fantech Neo. Jadi ini dari brand Fantech. Kalau headsetnya bukan dari Fantech gitu.
Adventure
Ini
time.
ladangnya harus kita ladangnya tadi minta diapain sih? Oh. Oke. Oh iya nanya ya Rif ya. Tapi udah jelas masih lama lah, buset. Gue lulus kuliah belum, buset. Ini udah tiba-tiba resepsi. Sirami ladang, oke.
We planted all the seeds.
Menyirami dengan gaya.
In plant life.
Beh,
It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading. That should be all of them. Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
itu
Can you
teori
tell us
dari
about the
mana,
Silver
Rif?
Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it?
Kucing,
And
tiba-tiba
what does it have to do with
kucing.
King
Ya
Genshin?
pokoknya ya gue suka aja sama
Wow.
kucing gitu.
The history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Sumeru was a Pep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the... Oh, so there was no desert back? Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky. Turning up in an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a Pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest
Emang
to
kucing
the
ada yang
red of the
warnanya pink?
sand.
Oh,
No wonder
gue
those
tahu
two
tuh.
elemental life forms are
Tapi
always
itu yang
talking
kucing
about
yang
the importance of
bulunya ini kan,
walking.
yang bulunya
Pep
harus
has always
dihilangin
seen
atau
itself
emang
as the
dari
master of
rasnya tuh?
Sumeru, and has
Kucing,
refused
kalau
to
nggak salah kucing
recognize the
Raditya
new
Dika tuh yang
order that
warna
was
merah
established.
jambu pink gitu kan.
Even
Kalau
now,
yang kucing kayak gitu
it
gue
probably
kurang, gue
still
malah
holds
takut
great
kagak ada bulunya
hostility
anjir.
toward the gods.
Gue macam-macam kayak
However,
kucing
powerless
kampung
against
gitu
the
gue
power in the
masih
sky,
oke. Cuman gue paling
and
suka
learn
sih
forbidden knowledge many
kucing
millennia
ini
later, it's been
Anggora
unable to
sih.
stir up any trouble. Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be
Tapi
found.
officially
As
semua
far
kucing
as
gue
I
suka.
know, a Pep had been
Tapi
summoned
gue
from the desert.
kucing yang gue takutin
King
adalah
Genshin had taken a great interest
kucing
in
yang
it.
nggak ada bulunya, yang kayak
Maybe this
cuman
is why
kulitnya
Pep
doang
is
itu
content
serem
with
cuy.
it. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Waduh, balik lagi. Manjat dikit nggak apa lah. Gue inget banget zaman-zaman masih belum bikin City of the Seven Monster sama Liwe 10 tuh nafasnya masih pendek banget. Jadi mau lari, mau manjat dikit-dikit ngos-ngosan karakternya.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Keluarga bahagia.
You really like them, don't you? Family. Like. Do you not?
Pamit bang, thanks ya, jangan lupa subscribe Cak. Oke, ini deh langsung gua subscribe dulu deh biar gua nggak lupa.
You guys are
Thank you
actually the
Viraldi
same
udah sempet
species.
mampir. Bentar, YouTube-nya Viraldi. Ini sangat penting ya, kita sesama konten kreator harus sama-sama saling dukung-mendukung. Dan
Does that matter?
kucing peduli apaan?
Paimon doesn't quite.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find these are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances.
Wih,
These are the
esensi
fruits
dari
of time.
pertumbuhan, anjay. Keren.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change.
Betul.
So what's inside of us is more important.
Bagaimana kalau tampang Paimon yang berubah? Paimon jadi sosok dewasa gitu.
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait.
Nah, ini biasanya yang kayak gini nih agak suspicious nih. Yakin Paimon nih setia sama Traveler nih. Kita nggak tahu ke depannya kan. Selama ini dia ngebantahnya begitu. Cuman kita nggak tahu nih teorinya nih. Waduh. Karena di forum udah banyak teori-teori liar kalau Paimon tuh dah.
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now.
Udah, gue mau fokus story dulu ya.
It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
Nggak sabar
It's
ketemu
okay. It
Apep.
isn't your fault.
Apep jadi
I
weekly boss
don't think
atau
it's a coincidence that maybe
atau
it's
enggak ya?
because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, and if that's the case, finding...
Lord of Dendro,
I do.
the prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return.
Yeah,
Guys,
that must be the chasm, right? What if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
oke. Jadi kita ngikutin Nahida aja lah. Suka-suka dia anjay. Bahaya mengintai dalam kegelapan itu quest apa lagi? Jadi gue stuck nih. Oh enggak. Harus ke chasm, bukan stuck. Kita rindu chasm. Ya ini chasm salah satu tempat yang agak ditinggalkan ya, cuman wow, oh my god, kita di chasm lagi. Salah, bukan mau ke pengaturan party gua. Kita ubah gadget dulu coy. Di chasm tuh kita butuh ini, biar nggak gelap. Nah, obor.
No time to lose.
Wow, ini frost nail.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the withering like the others? There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep, it's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface. Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
Bagus Paimon,
What the lore
akhirnya
of
Anda
Denver
mengerti Paimon.
means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Oke, let's go. Ini kalau kalian ngerasa ada buffering, mohon maaf ya. Ini lagi rada nggak stabil. Streaming agak sore soalnya. And Snow, halo juga. Halo, selamat bergabung. Gila, gue kangen banget Chasm, sumpah. Chasm gue eksplorasinya masih 98. Udah nyampe mana bang? Gue lagi ngerjain Story Quest yang Nahida. Sekarang lagi bagian 2, itu chapter 2. Ini Nahida yang part kedua kalau nggak salah. Yang dia tuh yang ini. Ini yang lagi gue kerjain.
No time to lose.
Bantu sih bisa, cuman waktunya lagi nggak tepat bro. Karena gue lagi pengen nge-push story, waktu gue lagi nggak banyak, sorry ya. Kita harus ke sini sepertinya. Lewat mana ini? Gue lupa dah. Tempat terdalam. Ini tempat terdalam.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right? Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh ini.
Finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Buset, makhluk yang dinubuatkan.
That light.
Geos room.
Wait. Something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Ya, ini lagi di Chasm.
We still have tons of questions we need
Gak
to
tau dari
ask.
questnya tiba-tiba
I
ngarah ke
should be able
Chasm
to
gitu.
purge it with my elemental power.
Karena ada hubungannya mungkin.
But this is our only chance. Traveler.
Maaf aku gak.
It's
Kan gue kalau pakai subtitle Indonesia tuh jadi aneh. Jadi kocak gitu. Nggak aneh sih, kocak.
Hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way. Oh yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs. You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Betul.
understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives, important.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home.
It's okay, there's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it.
Nah, ini
I
kita kan
understand
traveler
you
agak
have
lain
an
nih.
amazing resistance to
Siapa
forbidden
tahu kan
knowledge.
kita anjay
Don't
orang yang
overdo it,
terpilih. Gitu.
Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Paimon kasihan banget. Oke, cutscene. Mari kita lihat. Ayo semangat Ether.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in
Salahin
person.
si Kang Translate.
Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
Sebenarnya tukang translate sih nggak salah, cuman
Highly unrelated.
karena gue biasa pakai subtitle Inggris terus ke Indonesia jadi agak kocak aja gitu. Makanya gue kayak jadi pengen ketawa. Kadang ada mungkin pemilihan kata yang kurang tepat gitu. Tapi sebenarnya tepat-tepat aja sih.
You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your...
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Waduh,
To be honest, I'm
jadi
nearing my
Lord
end.
Genshin nih.
I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve
Betul,
a
betul.
somewhat
Jadi
stable
kesana kesini.
memory,
Bener.
I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. Is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand.
I understand. And can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro dragon.
Selamatkan naga Dendro.
Thankfully, it
Apep.
appears to be in good
Namanya
condition.
naganya Apep.
The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. The Dendro dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able
Kayak
to
tahu gue yang
reactivate
penjual
its
parfum
heart of
yang di
Oasis
Liwe.
using the fire seed, and as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the heart of Oasis is a pep source of power. No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now.
What? You used the fire seed to save me?
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful yet fragile at the same time. It is
Oke, saya
not
pamit
stable
dulu.
in its
Bye.
current
Thank you
form.
In Snow udah
To
sempat
prevent
mampir
any
ya. Sorry
accidents,
banget gue nggak
please
bisa
don't use it again.
ngebantu karena lagi fokus buat
Since
story
I am
ini.
its creator,
Mungkin lain
I
kali
will
gue
take
bisa ada
responsibility
kesempatan
for
bantu
it.
lo.
I
Thank you,
assure
thank you.
There's no need to worry.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro dragon, the fire seed can also resonate with the heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro dragon by following the guidance of the fire seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone
Okay.
is returning home,
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the
Enggak,
Lord
Lord
of
Dendro terlalu baik,
Lord
jadi
of
pasti
Dendro.
diselamatin.
I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save. Our past has been saved, and our future. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Kenapa dia nggak? Ya,
Wait! It turned into oozing filth.
waduh.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Ya, hilang. Aduh, jadi sedih cuy.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with
Fix,
the
setelah
other
quest
family.
ini gue mau ngebunuh fungus jadi
Do not
mikir.
be sad, my friends. Its
Kasian,
wish has come
cuy.
true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Betul, betul.
Let's go! Home.
Nahida jangan sedih cuy. Astaga. Sumeru lagi kawan.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Aduh. Gimana nih? Ya, nggak bisa lari ya.
Adventure time.
Dapet dong. Gila, waktunya pas banget.
Commit it to memory. I can feel its power lingering and shifting around.
Bentar, RT gue udah mau penuh. Bintang 1,2 ampas, buang dulu. Wah, kacau udah mau penuh. Mungkin gue bakal gacha Artek.
It has
Gacha
already
substatnya.
noticed our presence. We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way.
Setek wenut pasti.
Hey, look. Something's over there.
Biasanya daerah pada pasir itu ada wenut. Oh, apa salah? Anjir, itu apa lagi? Oh, naga dendro. Tidak usah pusing.
A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Apa?
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
Ya, ini gede banget sih.
Puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the
A pep, we're We're here to save you.
Kasian Apep lagi ngomong,
I
gua
do
potong.
not need saving, especially not by you, brewer.
Buer.
You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
Waduh.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred?
Nahida kurang ajar juga sih sebenarnya. Tapi sekarang kamu sangat lemah. Itu kayak ngeledek anjir. Gue kalau jadi naganya kesel sih.
Let go. For only a moment. Foolish brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the
Tapi
dragon
bener
that
kata
will
Paimon
destroy
sih.
Sumeru
Ini
and
gede
the
banget
seven
naganya
nations.
cuy, gila.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming.
Apa nih?
What is that?
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too?
Ya oh, nenek moyang fungus nih, nenek moyang fungus.
External form not important.
Rupa tidak penting, dalamnya sama.
The
Tetap ditekanin di
composition of
situ
their
ya.
elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
Polos banget Paimon.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat?
Waduh, jangan sampai anjir. Masa Genshin set ending?
Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Wis, gila. Keter
Yes.
gaya banget.
But please try to be gentle with them.
We go.
Ini lawan apaan lagi?
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Shine down.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. It seems only the fire seed, or a Pep's Heart of Oasis can... But it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Everyone goes home. This is becoming quite the dilemma. Let me think for a second.
Dia sedang mencari jalan yang paling bijak.
It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Coba.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience. And after all, that giant Dendro dragon is also your family.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Yes! Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Let's go.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Dan ngegede.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Temukan tempat Apep bersembunyi. Wah, Apep, jangan sembunyi Apep. Gua cari lo Apep sampai questnya selesai. Apaan lagi nih? Anjir.
I'm going in!
You can run, but you can't hide.
I see everything.
Torn to oblivion!
Apep sembunyi jauh amat. Jangan jauh-jauh sembunyinya Apep. Ribet gua ngejarnya. Ini juga ngapain ada healing.
Who's next?
Share my knowledge.
Waduh, salah.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Insolent! Adventure time!
Bring it on.
Adventure time!
Wow. Jadi di sini tempat sembunyinya Apep.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro dragon? Yeah. Who knows? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but that will be impossible if we can't. But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'll see what I can do.
Oke.
Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred.
Bacot no
Nor
jutsu
do I
dulu dia.
expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means if you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about...
Ini kekosongan-kekosongan tau jawab kan ngeri gitu. Ntar dulu, kocak banget ini. Paimon disedot.
Everyone safe, and send us to the homeland.
Boom. Apa yang terjadi nih? Waduh,
Nahida, where are we?
mau masuk domain nih, aduh.
And what about the traveler? Where'd he go? I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we are... Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Yep, let's go. Paimon knows that. It's just that... let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
Aduh. Waduh. Gua nggak bisa buka map, nggak bisa buka item, bisa buka tas gitu. Kita cuman bisa jalan aja ke sana. Wow. Apa ini?
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All of the damage it suffered internally will... Oh, then let's hurry and light it! Alright, hang on. Wait! The fire seed! What happened?
Ya.
It shattered.
Waduh.
It was even more unstable than I expected. But why? We barely used it!
Padahal kita udah irit loh pakainya.
I'm not sure.
Bisa-bisanya.
Perhaps the
Emang
fire
subtitle
seed was
Indonesia
only
tuh kocak
capable of
sumpah.
protecting one person. But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter. Unless... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed.
Waduh.
Which would be when we at first saved the desert. Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh. Do you know what Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. You're gonna become the fire seed?
Waduh.
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I might, however,
Pengorbanan seorang Arkon, gila.
become even smaller. What happens if you keep getting smaller? I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth. But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else? That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a pep is facing right now.
Buset.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig? Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over.
Anjir, dia mau
I
ditahan.
can still communicate
Tapi
with the
ya
world
jangan
through the
lah,
forest.
buset.
It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time. You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
Duh.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle... No! Please, no, Nahida!
Cutscene. Tuh.
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
Wah, dia ngorbanin dirinya.
Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of? Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home. Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
To imagine such growth could be achieved
Because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Berevolusi dari kiamat sama ribuan tahun, buset. Belum mati dia.
Thank you for protecting your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Riptide.
Torn to oblivion.
Waduh. Sini ngadu kita. Ya. Weh. Gua nggak baca tadi suruh ngapain. Sumpah. Kanan nggak NRE.
We go. Get out of here. Shine down. Adventure time. Off we go. Everybody stand. There is no escape.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright!
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. They will be born once again now that their...
That's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as...
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me.
Waduh.
However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me. Destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that the Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world
Ketertinggalan ini.
and led us
Gua harus
in a
baca.
fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse.
Wah.
In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that—
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions. The condition was that after his death, at that time, I still harbored deep regrets. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten, and some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. I will follow it until the end of my—
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed. However, what I gained was no benefit. No, I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. But even then, I still believe that his insanity—
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able—
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! Still in one piece, too! The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it— Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick.
Nggak salah sih bener ini.
Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason. Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions. Can you really call a place with no family your home? Family. Those two fungi might be waiting for— Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look!
Jadi masalah deh. Kita lihat dulu. Pertapaan yang hilang telah masuk dalam sip. Oke. Wah.
I see everything!
Shine down!
Oke, bentar lagi questnya selesai.
No time to lose.
They're still here! Have they? We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. It said that Newer is its most important family. That's your name? Wow. This is wonderful. They will definitely meet again.
Meninggalkan jejak.
Someday.
Weh. Ngomong-ngomong, dia bisa dibaca kagak ya? Wait. Wah. Harus bicara sama dia. Tapi setidaknya kita udah bertemu dengan Apep lah ya. Ini perlu diselesain nih. Cuman gue udah nggak ada waktu lagi. Jadi kayaknya gue bakal nyelesain streamnya bentar lagi. Terus Apep tadi jadi weekly boss atau enggak ya? Sih nggak tahu deh. Oh bener-bener harus diselesain dulu gitu kan? Kalau bicara dengan Fukumoto itu bisa dilanjut kapan-kapan lah ya. Pengen gue selesai nih sebenarnya nih, tanggung cuy. Duh, cuman gue harus udahan dulu. Jadi makasih buat yang udah ngikutin sampai live ini bakal berakhir. Questnya lumayan gokil sih ya. Lord Genshin tuh selalu bisa ngebikin apa ya, sensasional gitu. Emosionalnya dapet banget gila. Pas keperian fungusnya juga. Aduh. Ya udah gue pamit dulu, undur diri. Terima kasih yang udah sempat mampir. Bye bye.